What's up, everybody? This is Reverend Guns, and today we are going to be cleaning the magazine to a Smith&Wesson SD40VE. This should also be the same process for the SD9VE. So the first thing we're going to do is a safety check, make sure it's clear and safe to work on. So right behind the trigger here is the magazine release. You press that and it pops the magazine out. Second, this is your slide lock lever. When you pull the slide all the way back, you push the lever up and it will lock it into place. Now you can look down into the barrel there and see there's nothing in there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and press down the slide lock to uncock it and press the trigger to decock the hammer. And we're going to set this aside. We don't need it. The magazine. These get kicked, dirty, dropped, stepped on, whatever else. People neglect to clean these. So it's a good idea to do it. Tools you're going to need. You're going to need a fresh, clean nylon brush. I'm using a soft bristle brush with a detail end. It makes it a little easier. But you want something that doesn't have any oils or lubricants or anything else on it. You want to use a clean brush just for the magazine. Instead of solvents, I use rubbing alcohol, the 91%. It evaporates quickly and it's strong enough to clean whatever it is I'm trying to clean off. And then you also want a fresh, clean rag. Nothing that has solvents or oils on it. Something that's not going to leave residue on here and allow it to attract dust and dirt. And then you're going to want something to poke with. I got a small screwdriver. So if you look down on the bottom here, there's a little tab. You're going to push that in. That's basically the base of the spring that you're pushing in. And when you push it in, you can start sliding the base plate off. Now, don't shoot this right off because it's going to cause the spring to pop out at you. And unless you like being surprised, I highly recommend putting your thumb over the spring and then slowly taking the base plate off. Now you can slowly release the spring, and it's got a base plate for the spring. Here's the actual spring, and it's got the feeding ramp here at the very top, and it just pops off. It's hooked right here. You'll see that. You might need to pry that off just so you can get the feeding ramp off. So this is everything we're going to be cleaning today. So I'm going to do this one at a time because alcohol evaporates quickly. No reason to let it soak. Just do a spray down and just start going at it. Clean off everything you can. And then take your fresh, clean rag and give it a wipe off. A couple little holes there. I'm gonna just kind of dig at with a Q-tip real quick. Just makes it a little easier. So there we go. We got the base of the spring. We'll just kind of scrape that off. And then we'll wipe it off. All right, the spring. Typically, unless I see a bunch of caking or mud or something on these, I just kind of give it a wipe off with the rag because it's not a whole lot. It's usually just kind of a dust sitting on this thing. All right, got the feeding ramp. Now this can also build up carbon, So, you know, you want to take time to really scrub this off. Alright, and then we'll wipe that off. And then we got the mag. I like to spend time scrubbing up here by the feeding ramp because carbon does build up here. You can get on the inside real good. And wipe it off. And then I'll poke the rag through. To really wipe off the inside. And there you have it. We're gonna now put it back together. So let's start with the spring. One side holds, small side. The small side holds the feeding ramp. And you kind of want to make sure everything stays at the angle it goes. You see that there? So, wrap it in there. And put the spring through so it's back in that hole. You can feed this through now. Now you've got a big end. Basically, you're going to keep that little tab upward because that's what locks into the base plate. Hold it down with your finger. And then it's got a little track on the inside here to line up with the edges of the magazine. And basically slide it back on until you hear there we go. I had to kind of wiggle it forward. But once it's on, it's on. So there you have it. We have just taken apart and cleaned the magazine to a Smith&Wesson SD40VE. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I also offer the online course to get your Texas license to carry a handgun. It's the 4-hour class broken down into segments and saves you progress so you can do it at your own pace. After completing the course, you can print your certificate. Then it'll help you locate an instructor close to you, no matter where you are in Texas, so you can complete the shooting portion of the course. This is all certified by the Texas Department of Public Safety. Check it out at reverendguns.com. If you have any questions or comments, please add them below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more firearms education.